Alright, so I think this should end up being the final video, I think. So from here, what I'm going to do is make everything airtight and complete and grouped. So from here, what I'm going to do is I need to press Ctrl G. This makes an empty group. Right click on it. I'll name it I guess empty group organizer. I don't have to put the U, I'm just gonna put it. Then I'm gonna chuck in there this and this, these two. Select both of them, middle mouse, drag and drop into there. It's an empty group. So once that is done, I'm just gonna look inside of it. Okay. So part one of our organization is done. Then I need to go file, import. I need to import my global controller. Where are you? Oh, there you go, global controller. The global controller is also on the W drive, like I mentioned before. So I imported it, my global controller. Name is clean. Maybe, you know what? I'll just put U. It doesn't really matter right now because everything is self-contained. There's no, potential of conflicting naming because they're all subjugated into individual little units. So the naming conventions won't clash. Only time naming conventions clash if they're outside, naked within the outliner. For sure, then it'll clash. But when it's gonna be dumped inside of a system, it won't. Anyway, so here's the global controller. I named it just U global controller just for the hell of it. Right. So this empty group, like in my video about the letter R, right? I can move it, I can rotate it, but I'm not gonna scale it. You do not scale it because it can screw around with the delta mush and it won't let you undo it. So, but I want it to be controlled and commandeered by a controller, something I can see and grab, like this. Because this is only way you can grab this is via the outliner. Remember. So what I'm gonna do is first grab my global controller. I'm going to select my group right afterwards. As you can see here, the group is selected. Then I'm going to go into constrain parent. I also want to constrain the scale. Now this I can move, I can rotate, but I'm not gonna scale it just yet. So that part is done. Then I'm gonna put all of these. Oh, let me just show you inside of it. There's your parent constraint and the scale. It's for the U empty group organizer. See how everything's neatly named. Then I'm gonna grab this, this, and this, and I'm gonna make a group to contain all of that. Control G. I'm gonna name it U underscore main group. There you go. The main group, I don't want anyone screwing around with it or keyframing it by accident. I'm gonna lock it. Only thing you can mess around is the visibility to turn it on and off. There. Now the last part. I need to go to Windows, Animation, General Editors, Component Editor. Oh no, shit. Windows, General Editors, Connection Editor. Again, Windows, General Editors, Connection. So this is how we're gonna do the, like I mentioned in the letter R, how to do the connection, the special linking, dynamically link it. And this is regarding for the Delta Mush, that special little thing it does for us. So I select the mesh, I go in here, click on Delta Mush. You have to click on this. Then I'm gonna reload left this column. Click it. There's my Delta Mush. Make sure on your left display column, show inputs, show non-keyable. Then I need to grab who it's going to connect to. It's gonna connect to my global controller. Since I clicked on my global controller, I'm going to reload right to load it there. Boom, see? Then, for whatever reason, I need to select the scale on this side first. It won't let me select it on this first, only here. Now I can select that. See, look what happened. The global controller, it's outputted to the Delta Mush, or it has an outputs information for the Delta Mush. Like, I'm gonna close that. Yellow means that there is a connection editor linking. So now, when I click on the mesh, Delta Mush 1, yellow means it's dynamically linked to the global controller. The global controller has a Delta Mush yellow. Now everything is good. Yeah. The global controller, I'm not gonna lock out anything because it's my main thing, so I can make it huge and I'll have nice and crisp edges. Because if you don't do this, it's gonna turn to garbage. When you try to scale, it's gonna destroy it. So that's everything. That is the complete tutorial for you. This time around it's shorter because I already gave in-depth explanation in the letter R tutorial, right? So yeah, I think that is everything, right? You could test it out, right? I can move, right? Let's say I can grab this, place it down below for whatever the hell reason. Then I'm gonna grab my center of gravity and I can animate it like boom and boom 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 boom, and then I can rotate it boom 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 boom. If I need to, I can jack it up using the global, no issue. So it's pretty much airtight. You'd have to really go out of the way to break this thing. I wish I could lock that out. Anyway, so it's complete. That's the end of this tutorial. It's pretty much everything. And you should be set to go. Bye.